supply from enough battery cell supply from suppliers to make 1.5 million cars this year. So it's not a constraint on output, but it will be important for next year. And new master plan is not yet ready. I don't know, maybe aim to get it done this month.
Hello,
But like I
welcome
said, it's going to be just
to the stream. I was just listening
looking at the big
to
picture.
the Tesla annual shareholder meeting. Let's see. Let me see if I can show you here. There you go.
What does it take to make Earth fully self-sustaining from an energy standpoint? And yeah, just map it out and say this is what needs to be done. Tesla will try to be as useful as possible in this regard, and hopefully lots of other companies can join in and help accelerate the sustainable energy revolution. So. With peak inflation behind us. So the inflation question is interesting because we do get a fair bit of insight into where prices of things are going over time. Because when you're making millions of cars, you have to purchase commodities many months in advance of when they're needed. So you need to tell, because it's a very long supply chain with a tremendous amount of inertia. So we sort of have some insight into where prices are headed over time. And the interesting thing that we're seeing now is that most of our commodities, most of the things that go into a Tesla, not all, but I don't know, more than half, the prices are trending down in 6 months, 6 months from now. Now this could change, obviously, but the trend is down, which suggests that we are past peak inflation. Now, making macroeconomic prognostications is a recipe for disaster, but my guess is that we're past peak inflation, and that we will have a recession. I think it will be a relatively mild recession, sort of. I'm just guessing here. This is total speculation, but I would guess it's a mild recession for, I don't know, 18 months or something like that. Would be my best guess right now. We don't have fundamental capital misallocations in the U.S. as we have had in the past, like leading up to 2008, where we were building primary housing units at twice the rate of household formation, which obviously doesn't make sense. And there were a lot of companies that were over-levered. The leverage or debt that companies have right now is relatively low. So, yeah, I would say probably mild, moderate recession, maybe 18 months-ish. And I think inflation is going to drop rapidly. That's my guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? Sound about right?
What do we think? I don't know.
Okay, great. All right, cool.
All right, y'all. What's going on? We're hanging out today in my solar studio trailer here. This is day 8 of the summer support drive. If you haven't signed up for the summer support drive already, there's 7 of you that have. I super appreciate that support. You can go to danemyers.com and you can learn about it. But basically what it is just I'm making music, I'm making videos. I want to focus on that. And as this continues to get bigger and bigger, my music starts to reach more people, start to do bigger projects, it gets harder and harder for me to afford it by myself, for me to bankroll these projects, which can be anywhere from free, where I do everything myself, to costing thousands of dollars if I'm working with other producers and videographers and musicians to pull something together. So just a way to band together and take these projects to the next level. So if you have an extra $5, $10, $20, $30, $50 or some other amount, a month and you're financially feeling good and you really appreciate what I do and you want to support it, head over to danemyers.com, and it's real easy to sign up there on the site. So thanks to all the people who have already done that, and I'm excited to dig in tonight. I've been wanting to do this since I started thinking about how to do this summer support drive, and I just didn't get around to it. So yeah, my goal is if there's anybody watching the stream who wants to do this for their house, I will design a solar system for you live on the stream right now, and this is what it will look like, and I'll be able to tell you basically what it should cost, ballpark numbers of what it costs, how much energy you should expect to get from it, and what your payback period would be like, etc. So I'm a musician. I make beats and songs and music videos, but I'm also really passionate about sustainability, and I have some experience in the field of solar doing designs like this. So I would just love to share some knowledge and some awareness about solar power. So that's what this is all about today. So what I have here in front of us is basically an old design. So excuse me, if I move these segments, let me just go ahead and delete these. We'll do them again. So this is a roof that already has solar on it, and this is a system that I had designed before it was built, and it got changed around a little bit, but essentially the let's see, can I open up, if I open up, let's see, how are we gonna do this? I want to be able to write on the screen here. Give me just a second. So basically this house, let's say that the power bill here is like $200 a month. So if you're somebody who has a similar power bill, this should, work for you. Let's see if I can just, no, I don't want to do that. Give me just a second, y'all. Sorry. Dude, how do I duplicate note, I guess? I don't know. I just want to start a new note. This whole Apple thing, I don't really get it yet. Okay, new note. We got a new note here, y'all. Alright, so with our new note, gonna add a window capture, and with this window going to share this new note here. Nice. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna make this small and put this down here. So blah 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 blah. Okay, cool. So let's say that you have a house that has a $200 a month power bill, right? $200 a month is an average. So in the summer you're going to use more, in the winter you're going to use less, here in Florida at least, because obviously it gets hotter in the summer than it gets colder in the winter, if that's a thing. But yeah, generally $200 a month is like pretty normal. Maybe even more normal would be like $150. But this system that I have here in front of us, it was designed for $200 a month. So yeah. How do we know? So if you're somebody like this and you know, like, okay, my electric bill is about $200 a month, what the heck would it be like for me to switch to solar? We're going to be able to answer that question right now. And the first thing is that when you reach out to a solar contractor, if they're a good solar contractor, they're going to want to know, like, they're going to want your actual last 12 months of bills. A good solar contractor won't build you a system just based on you being like, oh, it's about $200 a month on average, because that's an estimate, and this is kind of like a big investment to be doing it based on like a estimate of what you guess your average is. So if you go to a good solar company, they're going to be like, give me 12 months of bills. Give me your last 12 months of bills and we'll build you a system. Because what they want is they want to know how much energy did you actually use in the last 12 months, because they're going to design a system to produce that much energy in 12 months, and they want it to be as accurate as possible. And so a big part of that is starting from getting your actual energy consumption over 12 months. So the first thing is if we're trying to figure out, okay, let's say that, because we're just going to say $200 a month. Like I said, if you're going to a real contractor, you give them your bills. But for this exercise, we're just going to say we know that it's perfectly $200 a month on average for the whole. So basically, it'd be $2,400 a year. Okay, I'm going to write that here. $2,400 a year, $200, which is $200 a month. Okay, so we want to know how many kilowatt hours per month. So let me pull up a calculator, and let me also add a calculator onto the screen so you can see it. Okay, I cannot seem to find the calculator in the screen thing. I don't know why. Yeah, there's no calculator. I don't know why. Yeah, no. Okay. Well, you're just gonna have to trust me on the math here. No, I want to show you a calculator. Let me find like an online one or something. Give me just a second. Online calculator. Perfect. So in order to go from how many dollars a month it is to knowing how much energy you use, which is measured in kilowatt hours, then we have to know how much energy costs you. So let's say that you're in South Florida, and let's just say that your energy rate is 13 cents per kilowatt hour. Now, if you're in Central Florida, you might be on Duke, and your energy costs might be more like 15 cents a kilowatt hour. But let's just use 13 cents a kilowatt hour. All right. So what we need to do to find this out is we're going to say $200 a month divided by 13 cents is going to tell you that you consume 1,538 kilowatt hours per month on average. And to check that, just because I am not like a math guru, we're going to do this backwards again. So we're going to say that much times 13 is basically $200 a month. Okay? So far so good. So we know that we need to hit 1538. And so that's per month. And so let's look at 1538 a year. So 1538 per year, that means we need about 19 megawatts, or 18,456 kilowatt hours. Okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to this really cool program which will simulate. It'll let you put panels on here, and you can say which panels you want to put on here. And it'll take that panel model, which it has the data on, and it'll take the weather for that area. It'll take how much sun you get at that longitude and latitude. Take all these cool environmental factors, and it will tell you what the heck to expect. It's going to tell you how many kilowatt hours to expect per year. Is it accurate? It's super duper accurate. Now, solar contractors can create different profiles and adjust the parameters. You know, like it's possible to adjust this reporting so that it's inflated or not accurate. Like you can mess with it, but if you try to do it right, like I'll show you here, we're gonna do it right now. I'll show you that it's actually incredibly accurate for the number of things that it's modeling. Actually, I might have a report here to show you the finished product. Let's see here. Oh, I guess it won't let me do it while it's open. Okay, never mind. We'll go through it and I'll show you when it's done. So we know we need this many kilowatt hours per year. Now, there's an equation that you can use to kind of guesstimate this back of the napkin. So I'm going to show you the equation. So it's the size of the system times 5.2 times 0.8 times 365 equals kilowatt hours. So basically, if we wanted to do this, we could say, okay, how big? So size of the system equals kilowatt hours divided by all these things. 5.2 times 0.8 times 365. Okay. And since we know the kilowatt hours are 18,000, should be equals 18,456, then we can go ahead and we can figure out what the size of the system should be. So let's do this real quick. So online calculator, where's the clear button? How do I clear this? Why can't I not clear this? Oh, here we go. Okay, cool. So we want to do 5.2. I'm going to tell you where all these numbers come from here too. 0.8 times 365. So 1518, 1518. And then we're going to divide 18456 divided by 1518. Boom. So this is saying we need like a 12 kW system, 12 kilowatt. Yeah. So what is a 12 kilowatt system? We'll talk about that. Basically, a 12 kilowatt system would be like a 12 kilowatt system would be 12,000 watts, and most panels are going to be like, say, 330. So this would be about 36 panels. Now, here's one thing that I want to actually correct here. So this system that we're designing for is actually at a rate of closer to 15 cents per kilowatt hour. So I'm going to go back through and do this again because I want what we end up with to match up closer with the actual size of the system that we built for that house. So so we got $200 a month, 15 cents per kilowatt hour. So let's figure that out again. So we got $200 a month divided by 0.15 gives us, yeah, this is different. So 1333, and this number, oops, 1333 times 12 gives us 15,996, 15,996. And so we're going to do 996 divided by 1518. Cool. And that's like a 10.5 kW system. All right. And the system that we built is just under 10.5. It's like 10.1 or 10.2 or something, I think. So, so that's great. So what we're seeing is that if you want to figure out how big of a solar system you need for your home, it's pretty easy. It's you can kind of do it in a sloppy way like that. And so now I need to prove to you that that's relatively accurate. So let's do that. So we've got this here, and what I'm gonna do is put these panels on here, and I'm gonna put the same number of panels that we ended up putting on here. So I'm basically just gonna essentially trace what's there. So I'm gonna put a new segment here. And so you can see, if we get this just right, then, okay, there's 4. And then I've put a keep out here because there's a vent in the roof right there. So we won't use that. And another thing I should mention is that I've already I've already gone through and put in the oh no, these are the wrong panels, I'm sorry. Let's see here. Yeah, here's what we want. Yeah. Actually, I don't want that. Hanwha, Q peak, Q cell, Hanwha. 320, sort of old. Looking for more like a 330. I don't think they have it in here. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Cool. 390, 385, 370, 350, 345. Let's go with these G6 340s. I think this is actually what we used here. So, yeah. There's those 4 panels, and then cool. Oh, and one thing that I didn't do is so we ended up with a 10.5 here, but let me just recalculate how many panels that is. So we're gonna divide this by, we used 340 watt panels, so we're gonna divide this by 340 watts. Okay, so basically this is like 30 panels essentially, because we have this. Okay, so we had 10.5, but that's really kilowatts. So if we go to watts and then divide by 340 watts, then we end up with like 31 panels, 30 panels. Alrighty, and let's see how many panels we were able to fit here on this design. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Let's see. I think we might be able to squeeze one more in here. Because as you can see, this one's kind of offset a little bit here. So really these would go all the way up here. So I think that's 29 now. I'm going to count that again because I forgot. 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 29. Okay, so we fit 29 panels on there, which 29 times 340, 29 times 340 is like a 9. I think this is right. 9, 8, 60. I think that's like what we put on there. So basically a 10 kilowatt. That's really close. So if we wanted to see how much energy we would expect for this to produce per month, then what we could do is we could say 9860, and we could just go through this equation again. 5.2 times 0.8. Instead of doing it per year, let's do it times 30 per month. And we get that, and then we need to, we need to multiply that times the rate. And that's wrong. Hold on, what did I do wrong? 9860. Let me just go ahead and divide this by 1,000, so we're in kilowatts. That's probably what I did wrong. Times 5.2 times 0.8 times 30 is that, times 0.15. So $185 a month. Cool, $185 a month. So what that shows us is without having those extra 2 panels that we needed here, each one of those panels is basically going to produce like $7-8 a month in energy, which is crazy when you think about it. That doesn't seem like very much. Like all month it's sitting up there, soaking up sunlight, and all month if each panel produces like $7-8. But that's a good way to think about it. Like you could think each solar panel produces $8 worth of energy per month. That's kind of cool to like wrap your head around, you know, to like let's talk about for a second. Yeah, if there's anybody watching the stream that wants to do this with your house, like I'll literally tell you how many solar panels you would need, and we can even put your house on here and we can show you where they'd go and stuff. But let me talk about, we could fit another one right there if you need to. So you could, yeah. So I want to talk about what these numbers are, and then I want to talk about, okay, well, how much would it cost to have a system like this? So the first thing is, what are these numbers? So 5.2, this represents about how much sunlight we get per day in Florida. There's a chart you can look up on NREL. So if you say solar irradiance map Orlando, then you can look up on here and you can see what to expect. But basically what this is saying is that, yeah, the sun is up from, you know, morning to the evening, but if you were to measure all of the sun, see, here we are. So we're kind of in this like, you know, like dark orange color here. And you're kind of in that 5 to 5.5 range maybe. So there are, you can look this up just for Miami, and it'll tell you like the actual number, and it's like 5.2 or something. So but basically what that's saying is, like, if you add up all the sunlight that you get per day, it's equivalent to 5.2 hours of peak sun. Peak sun is like afternoon sun, where it's like direct sun. I don't know how else to say it. And this takes into account a lot of like weather factors. So this represents how much sun is hitting the panels. This 0.8 is efficiency. So this includes, this attempts to include like whatever voltage drop from the cables and inverter losses and like soilage, like dust and stuff on the panels. It tries to, just a rough number to say, like, let's say the system is 80% efficient. And then this is obviously the number of days in the year. So it's like the number of panels times the amount of sun hitting them, losses, efficiency losses, and then the number of days. And that tells you how much energy you should have for a year. Yeah. So let's talk about how much this would cost. Actually, real quick, I'm going to save and exit on this, and then I'm going to run this simulation. So what this is going to do is going to take all the information that we just put in, and it's going to tell us, so it's going to tell us what to expect. So let's see how much it's expecting to create in a year. Annual production is 15 megawatt hours. So what did we come up with? We said, so let's do this equation real quick. So what did we come up with? So we said 5, so we came up with, this is the size of the system, times 5.2 times 0.8 times 365, 149. Oh, we need to divide this by 1,000. 14971 kilowatt hours per year. And this is saying, this very complicated way of doing it that's taking all of these temperature models into effect, and it's looking at inverters and shading and reflection and soilage and temperature losses, which is really important. It's taking in all this weather data, all this kind of stuff. It's telling us that we should plan to have this amount. So this is our back of the napkin number here. This is the really complicated way to get it, modeling it. So this is calculating it, this is modeling it, and they're pretty close. How close are they? So 14971 divided by 15160. They're like within 2%. They are so close. There's like only a 2% difference between these two numbers. That's crazy. So if you know this formula, you're good. And thank you to Darren Golden for sharing this formula with me. This is a great way for you to just roughly figure 5.2 sun hours a day, 80% efficiency times the number of days, and that'll tell you how many kilowatt hours for that number of days. Isn't that amazing? Cool. So what would this cost? So let's look at Tesla Energy right now. So we go to Tesla Energy. Solar panels. I just want to know pricing. Let's see. Let's see. Cool. Solar panels. So they're trying to sell a battery in here too, which, you know, it's not probably what we need. So let's look at this price. So we're going to take 33,408 divided by, because we want to know like how much this would cost for, I'm just trying to figure out what their price is per watt. So let's say 408 divided by 1440. Cool. So let's figure out what they would charge for the system we just designed if they said the same size. 408 divided by you know, maybe what I could have done for this presentation I could have just like come here and been like, okay, there's what you need to know. Yeah, you could just go to Tesla and tell them what your average bill is and what your address is, and they'll kind of try to give you a ballpark. Their price has gone up some here. It used to be closer to $2 a watt, and now it's looking like closer to $2.30 a watt. So let's just say it was $2.50 a watt. Okay. So and I say $2.50 a watt because Tesla's like the cheapest, and Tesla's service is traditionally trash. I'm sure at some point they'll get better, but their service is terrible and they're super unreliable, but they are cheap. So let's say that you find like a good local contractor, and you pay $2.50 per watt, and you need this many watts. So a system would cost you, this includes everything, the wiring, the labor, the warranty, the inverter. Did I say inverter? This is all in. So that would be $24,000. It's almost $25,000, which is a lot. Now let's talk about incentives. So there are a number of incentives, one of which is the federal, what is it called? ITC. So 26%. Yeah. It used to be 30%, and now that Biden is getting some climate legislation through, it might go back up. So basically what this means is you take this number and you can just multiply this times 74, right? That's right. Yep. Je ne veux pas travailler, je ne veux pas déjeuner, je veux seulement Okay. So I don't know what that was, but YouTube just started playing another video. So instead of paying 25, you're looking more like 18,000. Okay. And the question is, well, okay, 18,000, and that saves you $185 a month. What the heck? Well, you could finance it. Number one, if you don't have a big chunk of change like that, you could totally just finance solar. So what that means is they're going to give you like a 25-year loan, whatever, and the payments are actually going to be less. So right now you're paying $185 a month, or whatever, $185, $200 a month, whatever, and they're going to give you a loan that's like $160 a month, and you don't pay any money down. You immediately start saving, whatever, $50 or something, and it's 0% interest. Let's say it's $150 a month. And so this is a really easy way for people who don't have like the money to go solar. You can get one of these loans. Yeah. And actually, if you want to get solar financing, so far as I know, the best way to do it is to get a HELOC, home equity line of credit, if you can, like a good HELOC. And this will be somewhere around, I don't know, 4-ish% APR. And then you're good. Like if you do that, you probably get, this cost will probably be even lower, $140 a month. There's a lot of details here with the financing stuff. If anybody ever wants to know about solar financing, hit me up. I would love to talk about it. We won't get into it here. But the point being is that if you don't want to put any money down, you could literally pay nothing, get your roof filled with solar panels, producing clean energy every month, put nothing down, and already be paying less than what you pay per month for your energy from the utility company, which is crazy, right? It's like just having something on your roof that like prints money. Now, I've had solar for a few years on a couple of different houses that like family or friends have had, and I have access to their like portal that shows their production. And I've heard, from them like warranty stuff or whatever. And because this sounds really good, it's like, why isn't everybody doing this? And it's really important that we continue to have like legislation that makes this even more of a no-brainer, because there are some maintenance things that need to happen. First of all, inverters go bad and need to be changed out. Panels go bad and need to be changed out. And then there's like stupid stuff like you're vacuuming and you bump the plug that is connected to your router that sends the data to your app. I'm sorry, that probably made no sense. Okay, let me back up. When you get solar installed, you will have an app where you can see all of your solar production. And so if anything goes wrong and you check your app, you can be like, oh my gosh, my panels aren't producing any energy. Let me call the installer and they can come out and fix it under my warranty. Cool, right? Good to go. Well, sometimes you look at the app and everything is black, but nothing is wrong because you were vacuuming and you bumped the thing that sends that data to the app, and so it looks like nothing's producing when it really is producing. It's just you're not able to see it on the monitoring. So there's things like that are going to come up that are dumb, and you're going to have to like reach out and call somebody, and it's a pain in the butt, and it happens every couple months. These are just like the real life mundane, parts of having a solar system. What else can happen? I think the inverter dying is probably the biggest one. Yeah. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. So, that's just to say that like, even though this financially makes sense right now, owning something for 25 years and planning to be able to get a return from it for 25 years without things continuing to pop up and go wrong, it's still like, I don't know, it's a good deal, but it's not a no-brainer yet. And I think it seems like a no-brainer because it's like, oh, well, this stuff is all warranted and whatever. But it's also like, if stuff goes bad, you gotta like call somebody and they gotta come out, and that's a hassle. And then they may charge you service fees depending on who your contractor is. The product might be covered under warranty, but like the installer has to pay someone to come out there and fix it. So depending on your warranty, it may cost you money to have somebody come service your system, which sucks. So there's just lots of little details that are like the realities of owning a power plant for 25 years. And that really highlights like the need to have a good contractor who offers you a great warranty where they're not going to charge you anything to come out. And you might be like, well, how could they not charge me to come out? You know, the manufacturers will actually pay the contractors a little bit as part of the warranty, so it pays for a little bit of service costs. And so if you have a contractor that will do your service for what the manufacturer pays, then you don't need to pay for service. But the manufacturer doesn't pay that much, so you know, not all solar companies will offer that. So just something to keep in mind. So yeah, if you were gonna pay cash for this, you'd be paying, you know, $18,000, and let's just figure out how long it would take to pay that back. So 18,241 divided by 185. Now this isn't really like this is months. This isn't really like a fair way to do this calculation. So 8 years. Really, it's probably somewhere between 5 and 7. And the reason I say that is that every month you're saving money, and the time you have to factor in the time value of that money that you're saving. Okay, so when you get $150 that you didn't have to pay for your power bill, you have that money in your pocket now this month, and you can go invest that. You know, like you can do other things with that money because it's like dividends. So because it pays out like dividends, you have to consider the time value of that money if you were gonna, you know, compare it to something else where you don't get the payback until the very end. So anyway, just something to keep in mind, that like if you are buying solar, then it could very well be like 5 to 7 years before you're recouping all of what you paid out. And now that being said, how long should you expect solar to last? So in order to answer that question, you really look at the warranties. So the warranties for solar panels are, the panels are warranted for 25 years. The inverter is warranted for either 12 or 25 years. And then you have like all the labor. So what's the warranty from your contractor? Do they have a warranty, a separate special warranty just for the penetrations in your roof and promising that your roof won't leak for 25 years? Do they have a warranty on their workmanship, that a wire's not going to get messed up and they're going to, you know, you're going to need somebody to come out and fix it? So try to get 25-year warranties on everything, because you just want to have that peace of mind and you want to make sure that everything is covered in those warranties. And definitely something to consider if you're shopping for solar. And again, that's kind of like financing. You could do like a whole deep dive live stream about warranties. And we won't go into all that right now. So yeah, I think we've covered a lot. You know, if you pay cash, you're looking at like a 5 to 7 year payback. If you finance, you're kind of making money right away. You don't really pay any down payment. Your monthly payment's already lower, so that's a good deal. And those are just some reasons that, like, number one, if you want to go solar right now, it could be a great thing, assuming that you're eligible for that tax credit, the federal ITC. And it also points out like why we need legislation that allows us to continue to make this more and more of a no-brainer. And also legislation that doesn't just offer a tax credit, but a tax rebate. So, for example, churches and schools, nonprofit organizations, they don't have a tax liability, and so a tax credit doesn't help them. And so what we need is a tax rebate, which says like, okay, you don't owe taxes, but we're going to give you this money back anyway. And you know, people who are retired, people who don't have a lot of annual income, could really benefit from this being a rebate instead of just a credit. There's a lot of legislation that we need to continue to push stuff forward. The biggest one, and one that I wrote a song about, is preserving net metering. So like net metering means that the utility will buy the excess energy that you produce during the afternoon and give you credit, so that at night when you need energy, you can use that credit that you earned to be able to get energy from the grid and not pay for it. So the idea is that you size the system so that it creates all the energy that you need, but it doesn't create it when you need it. It creates extra in the afternoon when it can, and then when you need it at night, you've got credits saved up. And this net metering program is like super important, and FPL continues to try to pull the rug out from under it at the state level. So this past legislative session, there was a bill that was misleading, but the ultimate goal of it was to get rid of net metering. And we've seen them do this back in 2011. They suck. I shouldn't say that on the stream because they're trying to hire me for something right now. But I would say to their face, that's not cool. We need all the solar that we can get. FPL is doing a lot of stuff building out solar, but we definitely need all the solar we can get. We're only at like 1% solar in the state of Florida right now, and so we don't need to be capping net metering until we get closer to 15% or something like that. I wrote a song about it, so if you want to hear that song, SoundCloud. By the way, these tracks here are from my upcoming album. Oh boy, this is a song. The first line is suit and ties, sitting in the front row, took net metering down to death row.
Suit and ties, scheming on the front row. Took net metering down to death row again. It took me by surprise like you said so. Now we buckle up your boots, baby, let's go.
That bill got vetoed by the governor, and so the Florida solar industry lives to die another day. But you can be sure that they'll be back again and trying to stop net metering. So anyway, just something cool to keep in mind if you're interested in solar is that net metering is definitely super important. Yeah. Let's do some friggin' music stuff, yo. Talk myself to death here. But hopefully this is super informational, and if you have any more questions about solar or whatever, feel free to just hit me on up. Let me know what you think. Yeah, if you're tuning in right now, I cannot see who's tuning in, so you got to comment and say what's up. I would love to hear from you. I'm just going live, talking about solar, promoting this summer sustainability drive, which is really fun. Working on some music in a second here. If you want to learn more about the Summer Sustainability Drive and why I'm promoting it, then you can go to danemyers.com and you can check out all the info there. Here's a song we were working on yesterday. Excuse me. know you were. No, go for a minute. I know you were. Go for a minute. I know. Oh, you were. Oh, that's my minute. I know you were. A minute. I know you were. Slow it down for a minute. You're always on the run. There you go. For a minute. Lights on, lights on, lights on. Had time for you. Oh, have time for you. Alright, I'm setting up a lyric sheet here for us. Doom doom. Doom doom. Doom. Boom boom. Boom 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 boom. Boom boom. Boom boom boom. Boom boom boom. Let's get some like some drum and bass stuff here. I really like you get something and then you like strip it back down and like reimagine those parts. hate some of that stuff. Chop this up a little bit. Yeah. I like this a lot. Yeah. This would be another bass here, so. What's that chord there? F major 7, E flat major 7, D what? Oh yeah, B flat 9, C sharp. parking lot jumping, and we got friendships that we all trust. And we don't take bribes, we got enough. Close the lid of the wind blows. Ooh, when the wind blows. DS no sweet, been in Miami where I keep. Been in and getting into everything that we can. She said, fame is nothing more than loving someone. When the wind blows, yes, no sleep. Been in Miami where I keep. Been in and getting into everything that we can. And she said, faith is nothing more than loving you. And fortune is nothing more than loving what you do. And we do. Speakers bumping, parking lot jumping, and we got friendships that we all trust. And we don't take prizes, we got enough. Close the lid of the laptop. Thanks they walk for the platform. So let's go with that stroke, with that stroke. Now it's interchange here to give you the crash course is bad force. Sing its changes like a monthly dashboard. And what we need is change, cause they why and I came to bring you the bag for it. Versus bad force, sing its changes like I'm out of the dashboard. And what we need is change, cause they why and I came to bring you the bag for it. Enough, close the lid of the laptop. Thanks they walk. Dang, I just wanna flow over this like a lot. Bad force, sing its changes like I'm out of the dashboard. And what we need is change, cause they why and I came to bring you the bag for it. Enough, close the lid. Oof, no. Bad force, sing its changes like I'm out of the dashboard. pace. I used to say it. Give me the beat, give me the bass, give me the words to say it in the strength of. Give me the beat, give me the bass, the words I play with, give me the strength to face it, about the pace it, mother. Yeah, check. I wish I wasn't hearing myself feedback. Check. There we go. Give me the beat, give me the bass, the words I play with, give me the strength to face it, father pace and mother caving and living in a dollhouse, letting my hair strands of fallout. I need the confidence of going all out, pursuing a life, not chasing a ball to ball out. Moved over my head, ceiling insulated, insinuating I was losing steam. Green Gatsby, New American. Insinuating I was losing steam. Gatsby, Green, New American dream. Green Gatsby, New American. That's cool. Give me the beat. Give me the beat, give me the bass, the words I play with, give me the strength to face it. Father pacing, mother caving, and living in a dollhouse, letting my hair strands of fallout. I need the confidence of going all out, pursuing a life, not chasing a ball to ball out. Roofed over my head, ceiling insulated, insinuating I was losing. Give me the beat, give me the bass, the words. Let me duplicate this so I can do this more. Yeah, I feel like, you know? I just used to like stress over lyrics so much, and now I finally feel like I'm in this place where I can just create stuff. Check. Is this doubling up? You could probably, that's probably cleaner. There we go. Check. Give me the beat, give me the bass, the words I play with, give me the strength to face it, father pacing. And I'll probably come back to this and like do more stuff, but like just want to get ideas out, just want to like fly on it. Okay. Give me the beat, give me the bass, the words I play with, give me the strength to face it, father pacing, mother caving in, to living in a Yo, what's up, dude? Yeah, I am. How you doing? I'm flowing. Check. I play with, give me the strength to say it. Father pacing, mother caving, and living in a dollhouse, letting my hair strands of fallout. I need confidence, going it all out, pursuing a life, not chasing a ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated, insinuating I was losing steam. Give me the beat, give me the bass, the words I play with, give me the strength to say it. Father pacing, mother caving, and living in a dollhouse, letting my hair strands of fallout. I need confidence, going it all out, pursuing a life, not chasing a ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated, insinuating I was losing steam. Gatsby, Green, New American dreaming. Give me the beat, give me the bass, the words I play with, give me the strength to say it. Father pacing, mother caving, and living in a dollhouse, letting my hair strands of fallout. I need confidence, going it all out, pursuing a life, not chasing a ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated, insinuating I was losing steam. Gatsby, Green, New American dreaming. The words I play with, give me the strength to say it. Father pacing, mother caving, and living in a dollhouse, letting my hair strands of fallout. I need confidence, going it all out, pursuing a life, not chasing a ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated, insinuating I was losing steam. Gatsby, Green, New American dreaming. insulated, insinuating I was losing steam. Gatsby green, new American cloud, roof over my head, ceiling insulated, insinuating. Insulated, insinuating I was losing steam. Gatsby green, American dream. Part the beats, part the seas. Our disease this time is fine. Kinda like living life on a day to day. I don't mean to say it's all for nothing. Started something I believe. Give me the beat, give me the bass with the words I play with. Give me the strength to say it. Father, pace. Give me the beat. I play with, give me the strength to say it. Father pacing, mother caving, living in a dollhouse. Lately my hair strands of fall out. I need confidence, going and all out. Pursuing a life, not chasing the ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated, insinuating I was losing steam. Gatsby green, new American dream. And part the beats and part the seas. Our disease this time's fine. I like living life on day to day. I don't mean to say it's all for nothing. Started something I believe, being present, trying to breathe in therapy. Give me the beat, give me the bass with the words I play with. Give me the strength to say it. Father pacing, mother caving, and living in a dollhouse. Lately my hair strands all fall out. We need confidence, going and all out. Pursuing a life, not chasing the ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated, insinuating I was losing steam. Gatsby green, new American dream. And part the beats and part the seas. Our disease this time is fine. I like living life day to day. That is not to say it's all for nothing. Started something I believe, being present, trying to breathe and idiot. Give me the beat, give me the bass with the words I play with. Give me the strength to say it. Father pacing, mother caving, and living in a dog. Not to say it's all for nothing. Disease, our disease this time is fine. I like living life day to day. That is not to say it's all for nothing. Started something I believe, being present, trying to breathe and idiot. Disease, our disease this time is fine. I like living life day to day. That is not to say it's all. New American dream and part the beats and part the seas. Our disease this time. American dream and part the big and I was losing steam. And I was losing steam. Gatsby green, new American and I was losing steam. And I was losing steam. Gatsby. Give me the beat, give me the bass with the words I play with. Give me the strength to say it. Father pacing, mother caving, and living in a dollhouse. Lately my hair strands all fall out. We need confidence, going and all out. Pursuing a life, not chasing the ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated, insinuating I was losing steam. Gatsby green, new American dream. And part the beats and part the seas. Our disease this time is fine. I try living life on day to day. Meditate, that is not to say it's all for nothing. Started something, fuck 'em. I believe in being present, honesty, trying to breathe, trust the process, therapy. Give me the beat, give me the bass with the words I play with. Give me the strength to say it. Father pacing, mother caving, and living in a dollhouse. Lately my hair strands all fall out. We need confidence, going and all out. Pursuing a life, not chasing the ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated, insinuating I was losing steam. Gatsby green, new American dream. And part the beats and part the seas. Our disease this time is fine. I try living life on day to day. Meditate, that is not to say it's all for nothing. Started something, fuck 'em. I believe in being present, honesty, trying to breathe, trust the process, therapy. Give me the played with, give me the strength to say it. Father pacing, mother caving, living in a dollhouse. Look at my hair strands will fall out. We need confidence, going in all out. Pursuing the light, not chasing the ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated, insinuated. I was losing steam, Gatsby green, new American dream. Part the beats and part the seas. Our disease this time is fine. I tried living my life day to day. Meditate, that is not to say it's all for nothing. Started something, fuck 'em. I believe being present. Honesty is trying to breathe and trust the process. This is all the therapy. Give me the beat, give me the bass with the words I played with. Give me the strength to say it. Father pacing, mother caving, living in a dollhouse. Look at my hair strands will fall out. We need confidence, going in all out. Pursuing the light, not chasing the ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated, insinuated. I was losing steam, Gatsby green, new American dream. Part the beats and part the seas. Our disease this time is fine. I tried living my life day to day. Give me the beat, give me the bass with the words I played with. Give me the strength to say it. Father pacing, mother caving, living in a dollhouse. Look at my hair strands will fall out. We need confidence, going in all out. Pursuing the light, not chasing the ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated, insinuated. I was losing steam, Gatsby green, new American dream. Part the beats and part the seas. Our disease this time is fine. I tried living my life day to day. Meditate, that is not to say it's all for nothing. Started something, fuck 'em. I believe being present. Honesty is trying to breathe and trust the process. This is all the therapy. Give me the beat, give me the bass with the bass with the words I played with. Give me the strength to face it. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. The words I played with, give me the strength to face it. Father pacing, mother caving, living in a dollhouse. Look at my hair strands will fall out. We need confidence, going in all out. Pursuing a life, not chasing the ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated, insinuating. I was losing steam, Gatsby green, new American dream. And part the beats and part the seas. Our disease this time is time. I tried living my life day to day. Meditate, that is not to say it's all for nothing. Started something, fuck 'em. I believe in being present. Words I played with, give me the strength to face it. Father pacing, mother caving, living in a dollhouse. Look at my hair strands will fall out. You need confidence, going in all out. Pursuing the life, not chasing the ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated, insinuating. I was losing steam, Gatsby green, new American dream. And part the beats and part the seas. Our disease this time is time. So I tried living my life day to day in meditation. That is not to say it's all for nothing. Started something, fuck 'em. I believe in something, being present, honesty, trying to breathe, trust the process. This is all the therapy. Beat, give me the bass with the words I played with. Give me the strength to face it. Father pacing, mother caving, living in a dollhouse. Look at my hair strands will fall out. You need confidence, going in all out. Pursuing the life, not chasing the ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated, insinuating. I was losing steam, Gatsby green, new American dream. And part the beats and part the seas. Our disease this time is time. So I tried living my life day to day in meditation. That is not to say it's all for nothing. Started something, fuck 'em. I believe in something, being present, honesty, trying to breathe, trust the process. This is all the therapy. Beat, give me
the basement, the words I play with, give me the strength to face it. Father pacing, mother caving, living in a dollhouse. Give me the basement, the words I give me the beat, give me the basement, the words I play with, give me the strength to face it. Father pacing, mother caving, living in a dollhouse. Look at my hair strands will fall out. You need confidence, going in all out, pursuing a life but not chasing the ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated, insinuating I was losing steam. Gatsby green, American dream, and part the beats and part the seas. Our disease, this time is time. So I try living my life day to day in meditation. That's not to say it's all for nothing. Started something, fuck 'em. I believe in being present, honesty, and trying to breathe and trust the process. This is just a therapy. Give me the beat, give me the basement, the words I play with, give me the strength to face it. Father pacing, mother caving, living in a dollhouse. Look at my hair strands will fall out. You need confidence, going in all out, pursuing a life but not chasing the ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated, insinuating I was losing steam. Gatsby green, American dream, and part the beats and part the seas. Our disease, this time is time. So I try living my life day to day in meditation. That's not to say it's all for nothing. Started something, fuck 'em. I believe in being present, honesty, and trying to breathe and trust the process. This is just the give me the basement. Give me the give me the beat, give me the basement, the words I play with, give me the strength to face it. Father pacing, mother caving, living in a dollhouse. Look at my hair strands will fall out. You need confidence, going in all out, pursuing a life and not chasing the ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated, insinuating I was losing steam. Gatsby green, American dream, and part the beats and part the seas. Our disease, this time is timing. So I try living my life day to day in meditation. That's not to say it's all for nothing. Started something, trust me, fuck 'em. I believe in being present, honesty, and trying to breathe and trust the process. This is therapy. Give me the beat, give me the basement, the words I play with, give me the strength to face it. Father pacing, mother caving, living in a dollhouse. Look at my hair strands will fall out. You need confidence, going in all out, pursuing a life and not chasing the ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated, insinuating I was losing steam. Gatsby green, American dream, and part the beats and part the seas. Our disease, this time is timing. So I try living my life day to day in meditation. That's not to say it's all for nothing. Started something, trust me, fuck 'em. I believe in being present, honesty, and trying to breathe and trust the process. This is therapy. Give me the beat, give me the basement, the words I play with, give me the strength to face it. Father pacing, mother caving, living in a dollhouse. Look at my hair strands will fall out. You need confidence, going in all out, pursuing a life and not chasing the ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated, insinuating I was losing steam. Gatsby green, American dream, and part the beats and part the seas. Our disease, this time is timing. So I try living my life day to day in meditation. That's not to say it's all for nothing. Started something, trust me, fuck 'em. I believe in being present, honesty, and trying to breathe and trust the process. This is therapy. Words I play with, give me the strength to face it. Father pacing, mother caving, living in a dollhouse. Look at my hair strands will fall out. You need confidence, going in all out, pursuing a life that's not chasing the ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated, insinuated I was losing steam. Green Gatsby, American dream, and part of the beats and part the seas. Our disease, this time is timing. So I try starting my day to day in meditation. That's not to say it's all for nothing. Started something, trust me, fuck 'em. I believe in being present, focus, breathing, honesty. Trust the process, this is therapy. Give me the beat, give me the words I play with. Give me the strength to face it. Father pacing, mother caving, living in a dollhouse. Look at my hair strands will fall out. You need confidence, going in all out. Pursuing a life that's not chasing the ball to ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated. Insinuated, I was losing steam. Green Gatsby, American dream. Apart the beats, apart the seas. Our disease, this time is timing. I tried starting my day to day in meditation. That's not to say that's all for nothing. Started something, trust me, fuck 'em.
I'm like super out of breath. Yeah, something like that. All right, y'all. I'm live right now promoting the thing. What am I promoting? I'm promoting the summer support drive, which is a way for you to sign up and support my creativity, my music, my sustainable meanderings of sorts. Anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and much love. Bye.
Give me the beat, give me the bass with the words I play with. Give me the strength to face it. Father pacing, mother caving, living in a dollhouse. Look at my hair strands will fall out. You need confidence, going in all out. Pursuing a life that's not chasing the ball to ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated. Insinuated, I was losing steam. Green Gatsby, American dream. Apart the beats, apart the seas. Our disease, this time is timing. I tried starting my day to day in meditation. That's not to say that's all for nothing. Started something, trust me, fuck 'em. I believe in being present. Focus, breathing's honesty. Trust the process, that's the therapy. Give me the beat, give me the bass with the words I play with. Give me the strength to face it. Father pacing, mother caving, living in a dollhouse. Look at my hair strands will fall out. You need confidence, going in all out. Pursuing a life that's not chasing the ball to ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated. Insinuated, I was losing steam. Give me the beat, give me the bass with the words I play with. Give me the strength to face it. Father pacing, mother caving, living in a dollhouse. Look at my hair strands will fall out. You need confidence, going in all out. Not chasing the ball to ball out. Roof over my head, ceiling insulated. Insinuating, I was losing steam. American dream, apart the beats, apart the seas. Our disease, this time is timing. I tried starting my day to day in meditation. That's not to say that it's all for nothing. Started something, trust me, fuck 'em. I believe in being present. Focus, breathing's honesty, and trust the process. Lost in therapy. Give me the bass with the words I play.